Hello everyone, this is Big Benedict. This is the Lacey Towers murder video. Go into the door right here is the only thing you need to do. And then here is the checkpoint area, Sionis' safe house. So we need to do some detective work. And it's pretty self-evident, and they do direct you to what you need to do. And okay, so first thing you need to do is just scan the body just by holding the X button down, and then you're going to be prompted to look around the environment, and anything that has a red upside down arrow on it is what you need to focus on. So the next thing we need to focus on is her fingerprint right there. So just scan it into the evidence right there. So, I don't know her fate. She's up there dangling from the chandelier like an angel.
But nothing to indicate she was the target here.
Tiffany Ambrose by name. And the only part of these that I ever have to worry about editing is the scrubbing, when you're scrubbing through the timeline of events. Because sometimes I go the wrong way, or sometimes I don't see where the red line is immediately. I'm not colorblind or obtuse or anything like that. It's just that sometimes that red line is off screen when I'm doing it. That's the thing. So this is pretty interesting stuff, actually, if you read it. They're just trying to discover, how these people got killed, who was the killer, things like that.
This bullet was fired from a revolver.
And I don't really understand the reviews' criticism of this too much. I mean,
but the pattern in the gunpowder,
they're interesting,
the bullet was actually fired.
and yes, well, the main complaint that I heard from IGN and GameSpot was that they just lead you to the answer. And I guess, anything that just leads you to the answer is not really helping the player or making him think or anything like that. But I mean, this is an action game. You shouldn't really have to, do too much extra thinking outside the box. I don't agree with that. I mean, I agree with simplicity in these types of things. If this were like heavy rain or anything like that, it would be more appropriate to get mad or anything like that.
People in the room, Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter.
But I think what they're doing here is they're just trying to emphasize the detective aspect of Batman. Yes, he does beat up thugs, but he's also a detective, not a real one, but
The fight broke out in somewhat.
okay. So what you need to do when you're scrubbing this, you need to go.
Not clear who won the fight.
Actually, I think this is just playing out on the screen right now.
I should review the evidence.
Okay, here's where you review the evidence with the scrubbing, and you might see, yeah, there's the edit. So I think you have to just hold the L2 button down for the quickest way to do this, and then you'll get a red line over this body, and then just kind of move it. If you're really stuck, just move the arrow right where I have it on the upper part of the screen right there until he stops, and then you could zoom in on the body, this guy who was the killer, and then scan him into evidence.
This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area.
It's kind of boring, and it's really hard to narrate something like this, but there's the next upside down red triangle right there.
This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days.
So the video after this one is going to be
what she was doing when she was
us going back to the Batcave to get an accessory that we need, and then we'll be going to the Gotham City Police Department to do to access some database that we can't access from Batman's own computer.
Someone named the Joker.
So that's it.
Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago.
And here is the final representation of this murder here. But questions are still lingering in the air.
Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here?
And you will have one confrontation as you're trying to leave the building too with a shield enemy, and these guys are the first ones of their type in the game, so it'll be kind of a tutorial part.
Database to identify who was in the room.
I should have just skipped that. I'm sorry. Damn
I
it.
need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be
But anyway, I need to actually resume my guide and keep playing, so everybody just keep watching, and thanks for the support.
If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea. You just crossed the line!